All right, I'll try that again. So, welcome, those of you that are attending today and watching. This is our 10th weekly meeting here for the 61 Main Street project. I think I'll turn it over right away to Ryan, give us a schedule update. We're making pretty good progress there, and so with that, take it away if you would, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks, Corey. Out there right now, we're working on the storm sewer at the Plum intersection. Next step will be for the pipe crew to go onto the sanitary and carry on from Plum towards Bush Street. We've also got a road crew up there working on the road prep from Potter to Plum. Once we get that in good shape, we'll be able to make the traffic switch again, which would be to close Plum and close Bush, open up Plum and Potter. And we're expecting that to happen late this week if everything goes well, probably on Friday this week. And then really after that, it just becomes a concrete pavement show with the curb and gutter starting it off, and then going into the main drive lanes and intersection backs, and then the parking lanes after that. A little bit of electrical work with the traffic signals and the lighting systems going in as we go through too. So it's kind of still a busy 3 weeks, and hopefully we start to see some concrete go down relatively soon.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Ryan. So just to reiterate some points here. So work is progressing, and we're expecting to do our traffic flip on Friday right now. That'd be to reopen Plum and close Bush and Potter. And so that's the target. It'd be Friday. I think worst case it would be Monday. So we're gonna hit right on that estimated 2 weeks. So we're pleased about that. As far as duration then for Plum staying open, we're looking at about a 3-week window likely, where Plum will remain open, Bush and Potter will be closed, and that'll be to start doing the concrete work, the significant concrete pavement, mainline work. As Ryan said, it's a little bit uncertain yet when that will actually start to take shape. The straight curb, the mid-block curb, I'll call it, that'll be the first scope of concrete work, and that could be as early as late this week or next week. And then once that curb starts to take shape and start to be installed, that'll really kick off then what we're hoping to be pretty much a solid 4 weeks of concrete work. That sequence again, we're looking at the straight curb, the mid-block curb. That will then lead into the mainline paving work, the 2 through lanes. After that, it'd be intersection tiebacks in the parking lane. And then that's pretty much the extent of the roadway work, which will then carry right directly into the sidewalk work. So as Ryan said, we're getting real close here. We just have one stretch of utility left between Plum and Bush, the sanitary sewer. Otherwise, that then marks out the completion of all the utilities on the south side. Working through the road prep work, and then it really starts to lend itself well to start to get things restored again. So again, yep, we're looking at late this week, and then like we've always said, we'll have to close Plum again to pave it, but we're looking at about a 3-week window here before we even would be in the time frame to start to consider that. So every week we'll update, but that's the farther look ahead. Just wanted to thank for the patience and cooperation. The water shutdown on Plum Street last Friday morning went excellent. We got the water back on several hours earlier than we even had discussed, and so just appreciate those businesses working with us, Red Wing Shoe and all those employees working with us. It went really, really well, and we're appreciative for that. So that cooperation
and that portion of the water main, that work that was done is now, I think the hydrostatic testing was being
is underway
right now, and then we'll do the bacteria testing on that section. And basically, Ryan, the water main's all in, correct? So we're just doing that last stretch of testing, and for utilities, like you said, Corey, it's just sanitary sewer and a little bit of storm sewer, and then we're into paving and getting road put back in place. So that's a good sign. Good sign on the south side here.
Yeah, it is. Yep. And so really beyond that's all I had for major updates.
Yeah, and like Corey said, we hit the 2. We really wanted to have the Plum Street closure, as short as possible and get that back open and have our highway system back. But I think relatively, we've got a lot of trucks coming into town, Red Wing Grain and ADM. It's gotten busy with the trucks hauling into town. And what we've noticed is they've been kind of using some different routes, Potter Street, Bush Street, East Avenue, and kind of dividing up a little bit on how they come and get access to Levy Road, how they come into town. And it's been working pretty well. So, but again, it's much better to have the highway system back open. We'll get that as soon as we can here, hopefully at the end of the week. And you won't see Plum Street closed again until we're ready to actually pave the Plum Street intersection. And then that paving would facilitate shifting over where we're building on the north side. So for the phase 2 of this year's construction. So that's all I had to update on. You have anything, Josh?
No.
Any questions at all or concerns? All right, kind of short and sweet this week.
Yeah.
So.
Nice and easy.
Nice and easy, yep.
Yes, absolutely. So awesome. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.